Bro, are you serious right now,
Connect.
bro?
How did you spend your Sunday? You know, I spent my Sunday at the O2 Shepherd's Bush watching Zeze Millz Comedy Roast. And to tell you, I ain't gonna lie, it was funny. It was a good comedy roast. It was a good thing. It was really good to see Zeze Millz go on stage and get roasted. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not every day you just get to see Zeze Millz get roasted. I don't know what I was gonna say there. I kind of went braided. But boom bam connect. Mums, dads, aunties, uncles, the dad and the dog. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know, Chronic Hotbox, and we're here this Sunday. Yesterday, Zeze Millz had a comedy roast.
Are you serious right now,
I'm damn
bro?
serious. Oh my god. My voice just like, no, you just went crazy there. At O2 Shepherd's Bush. And she had crazy people on the lineup. I don't remember everyone of the lineup off head, but I'm going to say the people that I do know. Richard Blackwood, Shabba, Kelso shutted it down. There's a girl called, I believe her name is Kyra. Yeah. What's this old guy? Mr. C. Yeah. And obviously Zeze Millz. It was a good line. Oh, White Yardie. How can I fucking forget? White Yardie. Yeah? We're going to get into this. I want to show you a few clips, but I'm not going to show you everything. Why? Because you should have came out and support. And the reason why I'm going to say that, I'm going to go into a little tangent on the end, at the end of this, you know what I mean, to explain certain things. But we want our scene to get bigger. We want our scene to grow. We want our scene, you know what I mean? And it's not going to grow if we don't, you know what I mean? We don't show up and show out, you know what I mean? But boom, bam, connect. Guys, girls, mums, dads, let's get into this. So, this Sunday, Zeze Millz bravely put herself up on the firing line to get roasted, yeah? And you see where it is. People need to understand. To get roasted, for you to sit on stage just to hold calm, yeah? It takes a lot, you get what I mean? And also, people need to understand, yeah? What the people don't need to understand. But I'm going to say this. When people say that Zeze Millz is industry, yeah, she's in industry. Yeah, she's in the industry. She's, you know what I mean? She's breaking down doors. She's doing her big ones. You get what I mean? No one cannot say that this girl, this woman, doesn't come back and, you know what I mean? Still, I won't say still help grow the culture. Reason being, we know she chats, and you know when Zeze chats is Amanda. See if Zeze chats on your thing or bring like, yeah, is kind of put you up to another Richter scale, another height, another level, another, you know, another stage. But one thing I would say is that a lot of these industry people, yeah, because there's many, we'll say Zeze's the first of, not the first of her kind, but kind of the first. She's kind of like the big mama of the UK female content creators, innit? I will say, innit? She's kind of like the big mama. You get what I mean? Not to play no pun with Mama Joyce or whatever, but she is. You get what I mean? But you see where it is. It's like a lot of the times we see like there's many black presenters in our culture. We'll say from our culture that's made it, and we don't see them like coming back to interact with the culture or putting themselves in a place where they're accessible to even get roasted by the comedians and this and that. And like Kelso, big him up. First time doing stand-up. Yeah. He done his thing still. And this is what I'm trying to say. Like, Kelso's first stand-up, obviously there was some veterans in there. There was Richard Blackwood. I ain't gonna lie, he said how, like, I have a big, I say this a lot, like, you see us UK people, like, UK, I don't know how we are over here is proper weird, isn't it? Because Kevin Hart will come over here and man will go crazy to buy, like, sell out O2, like, he will rent out the biggest O2, man will go crazy, like, paying God knows I'm out for a ticket. You get what I mean? Dave Chappelle, he's a goat, I get it. Come over here, we'll do the mad thing, yeah? But our guys, it's like, we do show up, but it's like, we don't show up how we should be showing up. We don't show up how we should be showing up. Like, Richard Blackwood should be able to sell out the big O2 in Greenwich. I don't know, he probably has, I don't know. I'm just saying by himself. By himself. He should be able to sell out O2 in Greenwich in the UK, yeah? Reason being, we have way more stuff that we relate with Richard Blackwood than a Kevin Hart. Bruv, we don't watch the Super Bowl. We don't watch half these things. We don't give a fuck what Trump does. You get what I mean? The stuff that he was saying yesterday, Sheen. Sheen. Hey, Sheen is like, that's it. You see now when I'm outside and I'm seeing you girl, yeah, and you're wearing, and you're thinking, Sheen. Yeah, that's it. Sheen. There was bare banter yesterday. And I'm not saying it's upsetting because I'm starting to see that there's certain, like, the Zeze Millz show yesterday, I thought all the drillers, all these drill artists that Zeze Millz has got on over the years, they would have came to see her demise, her getting roasted. Do you get what I mean? Also, I will say, which is a bit, like, I'm going to say this, like, our scene will not grow if we don't show up and show out. Reason being, or whatever it fucking means, yeah? Yes, look, we will say, UK, we're like America, but we're not fucking like America. Because if you look at their comedians, if you look at their presenters, if you look at their culture, yeah, the whole scene, yeah, everything is like a monopoly for each other. Like, everything coincides and helps each other. Like, and people, like, the basketball players move with the rappers move with the football players move with the content creators, You understand what I'm getting with the comedians? Kevin Hart is a comedian. Obviously, he's an actor, but he's a comedian. Dave Chappelle's a comedian. But these guys and their entourage, they all roll together. And when you go to a Dave Chappelle in America or you go to a Kevin Hart, most of the front row and all of that is all sold out by who? By the industry. And one thing that kind of bugged me out, I was like, bruv, I'm not like, man, wanting to see anyone. I don't give a flying fuck. You feel me? I really actually came out there to support Kelso, yeah, because I proper fuck with I fuck with his content still. Zeze Millz, I said, yeah, it's a no-brainer, you get what I mean. Richard Blackwood and White Yardie, you feel me? I didn't really know no one else on the thing. And to be honest, Coco's the one that put me on. She put me on to this one. I said, yeah, I'm rolling. From the time she sent me, I said, yeah, hell to thee, I'm involved. Like, I love shit like this. But what I was gonna say is that I kind of went off on a tangent. Yeah, man, we need to, like, the industry. Like, I was surprised that for how much Zeze has done so far in the UK scene. I'm not saying like she's like, you know what I mean, but she's done a lot. Let's not go around the thing. Yeah, she has shine lights on certain rappers, drillers, content creators' careers, and I would have thought certain people would have came out. I don't know her friend base, I don't know her, you get what I mean? But I would have thought that these people, even the shade boroughs and that, these people that love to repost, I would have thought they would have came out. But, bruv, what it was the culture. The culture came out. I don't believe they sold out, but there was a lot of people in there. It especially where I was in the dress circle. See the dress circle? It was going down in the dress circle. Yeah, we was getting so much banter in the dress circle. At certain times, we was having our own banter in the dress circle. Yeah, but it was a really good show. It was a really good show. I'm just saying that in future, if we really want our scene to grow, like our UK scene to actually grow, like everyone needs to stop feeling like they're too cool to come out and support. Everyone needs to stop feeling like they're too cool. Like when they get to a certain stage, it's, oh yeah, I can't even go back and do a show over here. Or I can't even go back and do this. Or I can't even go back and get roasted. I would like to see the first UK rapper that's able to sit down like how Zeze Millz did and get roasted like that. And to be honest, I thought the people of them were going to go harder than they did. Even Zeze said it. She expected certain people to go harder. But, I ain't gonna lie, White Yardie, White Yardie, yeah, he came to do the job that he got paid to do. He said, you gave me a job, I'm gonna come and do the job. Yeah? Kelso's done his thing. I ain't gonna lie, first time stand up.
Are you serious right now, bro?
He done his thing. And that's what, again, what I'm saying. Support. This guy, he's been doing these circuits, he's been going on, like, I would have expected, I would have hoped to see people that he's been on a couple of their shows, their podcasts and whatnot, just to show up for the boy. But you see what it is, our scene is funny. Cause I see it myself, innit? Like, I'm on the road to 2K, big up, like, comment, subscribe. I see my analytics, I see who fucks with me, I see who don't, you get what I mean? And it's funny. But there's always a saying, when the movement is moving, people just come and start moving, you get what I mean? But I said but a lot of times in this content today. Zeze, Kelso, Shabba. Yeah, yesterday was too funny. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I've laughed that much for a long, long time. I can honestly say that. Yeah. Can we get to the content now? I'm recording, please. Sorry, this is going a little bit pear-shaped. Yeah. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Yeah, so I'm just going to show you a few clips from yesterday. I'm not going to show you everything. You know why? Because you lot didn't fucking come up. You lot didn't fucking pay the ticket. You lot didn't come and support. And you can't help, we can't grow the culture if we don't support. Zeze had O2 Shepherd's Bush, yeah? She didn't sell it out, but she should have sold it out. Especially Shepherd's Bush, you get what I mean? But she done good numbers. They done good numbers. Like, it was a good night. Everyone was killing it. Bro, I made friends that I didn't like, yeah, mostly Coco, but I made friends like, oh, yeah. It was a good night. It was a really good night. And why I say it was a really good night, I believe everyone got there safe and everyone got home safe. And this is the things that we need to be championing and promoting. I say, yeah, you know what I mean? Our culture. And you know, this is a Monday, so Monday on my channel is always saying positive, always saying funny, always saying happy, always saying to light up the mood. You get what I mean? There was some jokes in, I'm not going to play all the jokes, but let me play Kelso's part, because Kelso done his thing, yeah? My man came there dressed like a Smack Nation Pastor Toby, judge. And that was the other one for the night. It's easy judgment. Judgment. There was 3 things for that night. Sheen. Richard Blackwood was a fucking joker for that one. Judgment, yeah, for the brother Kelso. And I swear that was Kyra. Getting on to Kelso. Aye, last night was fucking funny, hilarious. Yeah, there was even White Yardie. He single-handedly, like everyone else didn't go as hard onto Zeze. White Yardie, he done his thing still. White Yardie said that Zeze looked like a 13-year-old boy. Bro, I was crying. I was in tears. Judgment! Hey, see, even what he did there, because I'm a man that watch a lot of stand-up comedy, yeah. I could tell that Kelso didn't take this as a joke. He did his research. Because I'm thinking, I think it was Bernie Mac, yeah. Bernie Mac has got something like that, yeah, where he says, hit me, and they play the tune, you get what I mean? But the comedians use these things, yeah, to keep the crowd engaged, you get what I mean? And he did for his first set, bruv. There was a bit where man was saying judgment in tears, like judgment. Bruv, it was too funny. Man called Shabba with no ranking. Like, bruv, Shabba no ranking, bruv. Yeah, man. So, that was Kelso. Let me, because there's a few more clips. Let me try to get 1, 2 more clips up for you guys. You get what I mean? But main thing is, I'm not going to go ham with the clips. You lot should have been there. You should be there. I'm definitely playing this part because this is what Richard says is really important.
But they won't come on stage. know. We see them, they get laughs and people put laughing emojis and we're like, that's not even fucking funny. Like, no, because we take it serious. When they won't step on stage.
I agree with him. I'm not a comedian, but I understand.
Trust me. Trust me.
Big up Kelso still. Big up Kelso, but it's not one about Kelso, it's about Zeze Millz. Yeah, and Zeze Millz did get roasted, but she held down her own. So did get roasted, but she held down her own. So let me bust. And one thing, wait, hold on. They'll get onto your hair, Zeze. And one thing, wait, hold on. But I'm gonna lie, your hair, Zeze, saying the back bit was looking. But I ain't gonna lie, your hair actually looked really nice. It looked really, really nice. Yeah. Oh fucking hell, I need to get another tab up. Your hair looked really nice. Yeah. Also, what was I gonna say? The boots you was wearing, I don't know what boots they were, but they're fucking cold. I want to know what they are, so I might want to buy them for someone. You get what I mean? But them boots were fucking cold. They were nice. I could see them from where I was. I was like, bro, them boots are nice. See me, I'm a man that appreciate ladies in a good boots. I love a boot. You know what I mean? I don't know why. I just find boots. Yeah, I think I'm doing a bit too much now. But yeah. Yeah, let me get back to here. So, as I was saying, what's a better way to end it other than with Zeze Millz? So Zeze Millz was obviously the roastee. She was getting roasted all night, but obviously in true fashion sense of a roast, she gets up and she gets to give it back her own. And as I said, one thing, like, I don't want to hear that, Zeze's industry, this, that. Industry people don't do this. Well, they do, but they don't. The industry people that do this know that they still have something to give to the culture. They understand where they came from, and they understand that it might be 4 times a year, it might be once a year, it might be twice a year. They want to come and like interact with their community. And it's so funny, I was watching this the other day on podcast with Mo Gilligan, Eddie Caddy, Baba Tunde, and they had Poet on. And they were talking about chats like about leaving the community and like whatnot. Zeze Millz is always going to, and I can say this, no matter how much she cuss up man, this girl is always going to. I'm saying what I'm saying, on what I'm saying. Come back to her. She's someone that no matter the height, you get what I mean. You understand what I mean. I want to believe for the culture to grow. You always need people that has elevated. No matter how much that mouth runs, the Idris Elbas, these people always make themselves accessible. I'm not saying they make themselves crazy accessible. You get what I mean? But you understand what I mean. You get what I mean? Even the fact that you see the Idris Elba going on on Beta Squad's thing. All these things is man coming back and, you know what I mean? Building that gap.
Because I'm so grateful that you was on the flyer. Because before Kyrie got added to the bill, it was just being surrounded by a bag of man looking like a gangbang.
Back and, you know what I mean? Building that gap. And it was Carol. Carol was funny still. Carol was funny. Pretty good. And it was Carol. Carol was funny still. Carol was funny.
I just wanted to say thank you.
Pretty good.
Thank you for all coming out. We're surrounded by veterans, legends, rising stars, men who still think that skinny jeans are in fashion. Let them go, please. Just let it all go. But thank you all for coming out. It's been a really cool night. And I wanted to do this, number one, because I got paid really well. And second of all, because I think people take me really seriously sometimes, but I'm actually just, I don't really care. I can laugh at myself. I can have fun. So thank you so much for coming out. It's been a really good night.
Cuss you about your crack.
Oh, fuck it all, Coco. Yeah. I don't think we heard that anyway. I might have to put a beep for a second there. That was funny. I'm using videos I had, like, I was recording, so I'm a bit like, you know what I mean? But Boom Bam Connect, yeah. Yesterday was a good day. Zeze Millz, big yourself up. Big up everyone that's on that panel. Big up. I think White Yardie said he got 17 tickets left. He probably got like 30 now for you got a show in a week or so time. If you go to his Instagram, press these links. get that up. I would like to see more of this. I would like to see the culture coming together. I would like to see footballers like that's from the culture, you know, like the man in footballers. I would like to see rappers. I would like to see content creators. I would like to see all these people actually like with comedians all flowing, like the Mo Gilligans chilling with. Imagine the Mo Gilligan chilling with a Nines. Mo Gilligan and Nines in a room and a Saka or Wobie. That conversation would just be it. You get what I mean? And this is what we're not doing. And we say, like, if you look at America, you won't see a Drewski without... Drewski might be chilling with a flipping... with a Meek Mill and a this and... We have to gel things if we want the scene to grow, yeah? Obviously, if we want the industry people to stay there, if they want to stay there. But the people that are really for the culture, we have to gel things. We have to gel things, man. So this one was a quick one. It's a Monday, you know, positive news, good news. Zeze Millz, she got roasted. I would have liked them to go harder. White Yardie, you done your thing. I'm not going to say the rude thing. He went in. The only one I'm going to say is that Zeze said that Zeze... like 13-year-old boy, she resembles a 13-year-old boy. That one they had me instead. He said the ones that was even worse, saying something along the lines of sucking breasts. But I'm not gonna say it. You had to be there. You weren't there. Hopefully, I know they're gonna bring it out on YouTube. You're gonna watch the YouTube and you're gonna run up that views. Yeah. Boom Bam Connect, mum's dad, uncle, aunties, Zeze Millz, the Comedy Roast. Whoever was there on Sunday, like, comment, and subscribe on the road to 2K. And if you ain't got the book already, Rich Trapper, Poor Trapper, go get it. You know I writ it. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's a lot, but this is my fashion. This is my fashion. This is my Tajuddin. This is my creation. Yeah. O2, I might be booked there soon. You never know. You never know. You never know. But hopefully a bigger stage. Boom Bam Connect. Whoosh. Let's go.